All right, Big Reid in the studio with a special guest. It's finally my opportunity to get to meet this guy. Eric Bellinger's in here.
We in a building, ladies and gentlemen.
What's good, bro?
All is well. All is incredible, man. Happy to be out here moving.
Now you work like a machine, fam. Like I wanna give your roses
Oh,
to
thank
you
you.
because you're constantly working, you're constantly busy, and the songs you put out is with quality. Like you're not putting anything weak out. Everything sounds dope.
Thank you.
Like every single time I'm scrolling down, whatever it is, Spotify, or if I see your name on a song, I'm gonna stop at that song. I'm gonna click and I'm gonna listen to it specifically because I see your name there.
That's love.
And
that's a big like, accomplishment. As an artist, that's what you want. You want your name to stand for something. You want your name to be a brand that represents greatness, bro. And that's kind of what you just said. So I really appreciate that.
Now, how long have you been doing music? Like, go all the way back to like the beginning. Like, how old were you when you got started?
I just started out of high school. So like before my start, you could say like the first audition I had, I was only playing football.
Word.
Period.
Yeah.
And then once I went on my first audition at like 18, it was like, yo, we want you to be in the group. We starting a singing group. You're the first one we want, for sure.
Yeah.
We gonna build the group off that.
Yeah.
And that was my introduction to music. So not too much later, I was actually the group. We was signed to Epic. We was touring with Ashanti, signed to Epic. Max Goose was the A&R, and we was just recording, and everything just came fast. And I don't think I really appreciated or understood the opportunity we was given at such a young age. I was just like, oh, this is cool. But now that I'm actually grinding it out and doing everything myself, I see like, man, that was a crazy situation that we was in.
Yeah, for sure.
So that was like 15 years ago.
15 years ago. That's what's up,
been grinding it out, trying everything.
But the music is fire, though. The music is dope. Your voice is super unique because, like, if you're listening to a song, even if you don't know the name of it, you know Eric Bellinger's on that song. You can tell the voice. Like, it stands out. That
was work, man. That's what I always wanted. I grew up studying, like, Jodeci, Cisco, and Jagged Edge, and everybody's voice was just so unique. 112 Slim, like, man, I need to have a voice to where it's recognizable, like a Chris Brown, like a Neo, you know what I mean? Like the greats. And I really just kind of worked at creating a sound, man, just a sound.
Out of those groups you just mentioned, the four you just mentioned, which one do you think you could have been a part of, or which one would you want to be a part of during that time period?
Jagged Edge.
Word.
Sonically, musically, just because it was real chill. They was just vibing out, just knew they could sing, talented, and the music and the voice and everything is just like, that's where I got a lot of my runs from. That's where I got a lot of my style from, Jagged Edge. So I would have fit right in.
That's what's up. What are you currently working on right now?
New album. We in the middle of pushing Type Away.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm about to drop a new album, so I'm just kind of waiting, prepping. That's called Saved by the Bellinger.
Word.
Yeah, so it's
your project names are usually super unique too. I appreciate that.
Thank you, man. Each project is a timeline. Each project is a a growth stamp in my career. I look at my whole thing from when I started is like Born to Sing. It's like, this is the beginning, obviously. Then it was like the rebirth. It's like, okay, this is the rebirth of Eric Bellinger. Then you got Choose Up season where I'm out here, I'm dating, you feel me? Then you got Cuffing season. Like if you listen to my whole albums all the way in order, it's really the timeline of my life.
That's what's up.
Thank you, man.
That's super dope. Who are you working with on this project as far as producers? Like producer you working with?
Man, I worked a lot with Ye Ali on this project. This cat is just incredibly talented, super connected, and I just believe in his vision a lot, you know what I mean, for the music, as well as, cats that I always got to work with on the projects is Southwest. Them is my boys. Biscuit and Butter. Man, we got some crazy ones on there. I'm excited about this one, like super excited, because I ain't done a project like this ever. It's kind of like if people know Eric Bellinger and they heard Snapping and Trapping, if they heard Goat, like a lot of the songs, or a couple of the songs on Eric B for President Turn 1 was like real hip hop. So that's how this project is going to be. It's like a lot more hip hop, but I'm just still singing. You know what I mean? I found a way to get the hip hop, the craziest beats you ever going to hear, but I'm singing like I'm in church. So it's a vibe.
As far as artists you're collaborating with, I'm sure you're collaborating with a few of your friends.
Yeah.
You gonna keep that tradition going?
Yeah, we got exactly. I like to work with the people that's really the homies. That's not going not support because it was a far fetched to get them on a song anyway.
Mm-hmm,
I like to keep it in the family. So man, we got some Kalani, man. We got K Camp. We got Wale again, of course. Always gonna have Wale.
Absolutely,
we can make it happen. So it's definitely gonna be something that everybody got to press play on at least one time. 10 joints, real quick.
You plan on flipping any tracks that you hear lately? Anything you've been listening to that's like on your radar?
Or actually, on my project, not this project right here, but I got another project. I had to flip some SZA.
Word.
Yeah.
The Weeknd?
Nah.
Or a different track?
What song was that? I don't know.
It's all good. Shout out to SZA. She's dope.
Yeah. Super dope.
Yeah. That's
take
what's
it easy
up,
on me.
Yeah, take it a little easy. You know? He's busy. He works.
Take it easy.
He's really a machine over here putting out tracks. Who are some of the artists that you're listening to right now? What can you find on Eric Bellinger's playlist?
Man, I'm listening to Drizzy.
Yeah.
I'm listening to Roddy, Thugger, and just my music.
Word.
Yeah, like making sure it's in pocket. I think that's important. To make sure you're with the grain. You got to have your own identity, but at the same time, if you're going too far, it's just, you're going to make it tough for the DJs to mix you in with the right, you know what I mean? With the right joint. So staying in pocket, but also being Eric Bellinger at the same time.
Absolutely. Word. I see you've been on the road a lot. You've been moving around all up and down the coast, hitting up different stations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be a 90s R&B singer myself. You feel me? That's what I grew up on. That's my favorite genre of music. Are you ever just in the grocery store and see somebody, a chick or something like that, you just walk up to her and just start singing to her?
Nah,
you never just did that?
Crazy. Honestly, when I was in the groups,
and
R&B back in the day, I was the younger one in the group, so they used to have me singing to girls in the mall random just to get my confidence up. Me and Pee Wee all right, cool, we're gonna go over there and we're gonna say point her out, and we point her out, you gotta go up sing to her. I'll never forget Cerritos Mall, Lady Foot Locker, Kids Foot Locker, you know what I'm saying? It just was times yo, go sing, what you gonna do if I sing? All right, I'm gonna give you my Avex jacket. Here I go walking out the mall with a XXX Avex jacket.
Triple X, huh? Who was you singing to?
Just anybody they would point out.
Yeah,
this is my group members. These is my brothers. You feel me? Shout out to Cuzzo, man.
That's what's up.
Simple.
That's super dope.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See, I've always wanted to do something like that. Just stand outside of a store, be at the bus stop. She look cute. You feel me?
Just go.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh yeah.
Just give us a rap.
For real.
Oh man, thank you for coming through. It's been a minute that I want to actually have a chance to sit down and chop it up with you because, like I said before, we cut the mics on before the cameras came on. I've been a fan of the music for a long time.
Thank you.
And it's really dope to see it all come full circle and you to pull up. And I can't wait to hear the project. You don't have a release date on there or nothing yet, right?
Yeah, September 20th. Yeah.
September. Oh, this is coming soon.
September 20th. So we just out here. That's why it's dope that we pushing type of way and we got the project ready because it's cool. This is gonna go crazy. It's gonna go crazy. We building it. We growing it and about to smack y'all with a whole nother pack.
That's what's up. You get a chance to check out the VMAs last night?
I didn't.
Missy went crazy.
I seen the pictures.
Oh, she came out.
Yep, that's the Missy right there.
Yeah, she went hard. Missy and Lizzo probably had the best performances last night.
Dope. Yeah, Lizzo been going up, man. She ain't playing.
Yeah, for sure.
She ain't playing.
I appreciate you stopping by, bro. I appreciate it. Check out the project. You said September 20th, right?
Check out the project, man. Saved by the Bellinger. Man, September 20th. All bangers, all club joints, all up tempos. And yeah, man, we just about to turn up a little bit before the cuffing season.
Oh, wow.
I got some newness. We're going to slow it down at the end of the year. But right now, let's turn up a little bit more.
Word. Eric Bellinger in Studios 99.7.
Peace.